Tonight, police say the death of a 2-year-old in Plymouth was a homicide after the little girl was found with drugs to treat addiction in her system. Hi, everybody. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Darren Kramer.
I'm Ann Nyberg. An investigation is in full swing after a toddler's death was ruled a homicide. That child got a hold of a drug used to help wean people off of heroin. News 8's Bob Wilson is following the case for us tonight. Bob?
Yeah, that drug can help people like addicts and adults, but if children take it, doctors say it shuts down their breathing, and one small dose can kill them. Tonight, the medical examiner has ruled the death of 2-year-old Londyn Fack a homicide. Last October, she was found unconscious by paramedics in her mother's home in Plymouth on Main Street and later pronounced dead at the hospital. The 2-year-old overdosed on buprenorphine, a drug used to wean patients off opiates like heroin and oxycodone.
And just pop it out. So kids are used to popping those things out too. So that would be a buprenorphine tablet. And this is a buprenorphine strip. This is a little bit more tamper resistant.
That dissolves in your mouth like a breath strip, and one dose of either will kill a 2-year-old. As a matter of fact, Dr. McLean of Hartford Healthcare says that when they prescribe the drug, the patient has to go through a safety session, and they're told not to just keep it out of reach of children, but to lock it up.
Get a lockbox, keep it away from children. They will treat it like candy, so they like it. They like the way it looks.
Now that state police take the lead in the case, they say they're going to look at it from the top to the bottom and go through it from start to finish. They also say they got to figure out where the drug came from, how it got to the baby, and who's responsible for it, locking it up and keeping it out of the hands of the child. We talked to people who were in the area that night who saw the crime scene trucks. They say they can't believe it got ruled a homicide.
I had no clue it would be that. I didn't know the baby would overdose on a drug. I had no clue.
The drug can give an addict their life back, but has the opposite effect on a child.
It'll stop them breathing. So it has respiratory depression effects. In the adult, it's just going to take away the opiate dependence symptoms, but in a child, it'll suppress their breathing to the point of death.
Doctors say this stuff is very powerful and that just keeping it out of reach of the child, keeping it up on a top shelf, is not at all good. They said it needs to be under lock and key. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.